This is why I'm hot,
Hello,
host
hi
praying on a
guys,
flop.
welcome back to
I'ma keep it
London's
simple, you
YouTube
just
channel.
don't got what I
Welcome if you are
got.
new
My price
and
be
welcome
going
if
up
you're
like
not.
every day, and it's
Guys,
all a
today on the
lot.
video we're
Wait,
going to be talking
I'm really
about,
that
people having
hot,
children
bitch.
at an older age.
Damn
Is there
hot.
any certain age where you're too old to
I'm
have
really
children? Should you be able to have a baby at any age? So let's get into the video. So by now, you all know the brat is obviously pregnant with her wife, Judy. And I love these guys, like, they're so in love. Like, you can tell the brat and Judy are so in love. The brat's so happy. You know, they have this young energy about them. The brat's 48 years old. This is going to be her first baby. Judy has been a mother before. She has an older child. But, you know, this is her first baby with the brat in their marriage. Now, you know, she's 48 years old. And the reason I'm going to talk about whether there's an age when you shouldn't have a baby is because I've seen a lot of people under comments being like, you know, very upset, because I've seen a lady say before, you know, like, these are going to be old, these are older women having a kid, you know, they're like grandparent age. And I think a lot of people were really, really upset by that comment. And it got me thinking, is there really an age when you're too old to have a baby? Is there really an age when it's like it's not right to have a baby? Now, when a woman wants a baby, or people want a baby, like, it's like a longing. I feel like there's something in the body that like really, really wants a child. You want to hug a baby, you want to smell a baby, you want to take care of a baby, you want to take care of somebody. And I feel like if you haven't had that experience, or you've had it before and you want to have it again, it's natural to feel like whatever age you are, you feel like you want to have a baby. But then you've got to think about the child as well, so that's something else to consider. But I think older parents, one thing they do bring to the table is maturity, more money, often a more stable relationship. Like, a lot of people, when they have kids when they're young, the relationship's unstable. You know, they're arguing with their partner, they're breaking up, they don't have money. And, you know, money is a massive, massive strain on relationships. And, you know, I feel like some people, you know, they want to go outside still. They want to be on the road. They want to be having fun. And, you know, having a child can feel like it's almost like cramping their style. So older parents, I don't think they really go through this. And I feel like the brat and Judy, I feel like they're in a really stable relationship right now. They're married. They seem really in love. And this baby seems like it's really, really wanted. But of course, if you're having a child older, you do have to think, by the time the child's like 20, you're going to be about, the brat would be 68 years old. And, you know, there is a chance that caring responsibilities could start kicking in, which could be a massive strain on their child. In their case, they've got a lot of money, so they could afford to hire somebody. But, you know, in a normal situation where the parents are not actually necessarily wealthy, if your parents have you quite old, there is a chance you could become a carer quite young, or your parents could die and you could be left without parents at quite a young age. And I think that can be quite stressful and quite scary to grow up knowing that your parents, you know, don't have that long left on the earth. That can be quite scary, especially if you get to about, like, you know, 20 and your parents are already nearing 70. That can be scary. But at the same time, you know, if someone has a longing to have a baby and they want to love a baby, that's very, very hard to, you know, just push them feelings aside and not become a mother when at the time you're feeling healthy enough and you think you've definitely got enough time to raise a child. Now, this couple, they had a baby. You know, she was 72 years old when she gave birth. The baby's so cute. It's so cute, the baby. But anyway, she had a baby at 72 years old through IVF. She'd always longed to have a baby. She'd never been able to get pregnant naturally. She spent a lot of years saving up. And then when she got to 72, boom, she got the IVF and she got pregnant and she gave birth to a baby. Now, I feel like you can't begrudge a woman like this a baby. She was longing for a baby for so many years. 72, you know, it is quite old. I'm not going to lie, because by the time her child is 20, she is going to actually be 92 years old. So I think, you know, at 72, it's a little bit pushing it. But at the same time, she did really, really long to have a baby. I do worry about the baby in terms of at 20, by the time it's 20, it's going to be, you know, good chance the parents are not going to be here. But I understand her longing to have a baby. I don't think it's as bad if you actually have some, you know, other people in your family who are at least willing to care for the baby if, you know, the worst was to happen. Now, if you're on TikTok, you probably know this couple, Cheryl and Karan. Now, she is 62 years old and he is 24 years old. You know, they fell in love. He was friends with her son. Apparently, he's seen her, love at first sight. They have 37 years between the two of them. And anyway, these two want to have a baby. They're trying for a baby. She's struggling to get pregnant at the moment, so she is not currently pregnant. But these two are trying for a baby. Now, he's obviously a lot younger than her, so if something happened to her, he would be able to look after the baby, and obviously he's going to have the energy the baby's going to need. But what do you guys think about this couple? You know, is it right for them to be trying for a baby, and should they be able to get IVF, or should it just be a no from the clinic? Like, no way. Now, Kenya Moore, she really wanted a baby so badly. She wanted a baby for a long time, you know, and then she got pregnant at the age of 48 years old, and she gave birth to a beautiful baby. She had it with her husband, who was her husband at the time, Mark Daly. And, you know, Kenya wanted a baby for a long time. A lot of women on her show, The Housewives, shaded her for a long time for not being a mother, knowing it was something she wanted so badly. They often threw a lot of shade at her. And don't get me wrong, that girl gives shade. That girl can be very mean too. So I'm not saying she was undeserving of some rude comments, because she was horrible as well. But, you know, she did really, really want a baby. And I feel like for her to be deprived of a baby because of her age would almost seem cruel. Once again, when Kenya Moore is, you know, 68 years old, her child is going to be 20. But, you know, I feel like Kenya Moore, you know, she really wanted a baby. And I think it would be sad for her never to have experienced motherhood just because it took her till, you know, 48 to find a man to have a child with. After a long, successful career, Naomi Campbell had a child at the age of 50. So, you know, when her child is 20, she's going to be 70 years old. Now, Naomi Campbell, you know, she had a very successful career. Being a model and stuff like that, she never probably really thought there was a time when she could really have a baby, especially when you're a model. Your body's everything. You know, changing your body will probably mean you can't work for quite a lot of time, and you'll have to get your body back to where it was before. So she probably waited till she was ready to, you know, model less so she could become a mother. But, you know, I feel like, you know, Naomi Campbell, you know, would it be right for her to miss out on being a mother just because of her age? I feel like people forget that sometimes, you know, people not having babies, some people think, oh, you should have just got on with it before you got older, before you needed IVF, before all of these things. But some people forget that not everybody plans to have a baby at old age. Some people just can't find anybody to have a baby with, and they wait and they wait and they wait. And, you know, as I say before, it's hard to find a good man, and they're waiting to find a good person or someone that wants to be in a relationship with them and wants to have a baby with them. And this often just takes longer than people think. You know, people are busy. You got to work. You haven't got all day to put all your time into finding the perfect partner. And I feel like in this day and age, you know, it's just working out what people are often finding it better to just have a baby at a much, much older age. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is there any age that's the perfect age to have a baby? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in another one.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you never be lonely.